Scylla, level 6 upgrade. Today's upgrade is going to be a lot more different than your typical one. That's because I'm going to be making my own custom cooling fan. So what I did was I got some cooling fans. They're about $5. They're 12 volt brushless and rated for that many amps. Yeah, just look at the ratings for now if you want to do the same as what I'm doing. And so I just got these $5 each, and I have a second one that I've already fiddled with. It has this weird plug in it. I have no idea what it's for. But anyway, I've clipped it off, and I've attached a JST plug onto it. And so this is what I have now. Taking off the sticker, and later on I'm going to put probably a castle sticker right there, because I just, I want to detail it. And I also solder on my own JST plug. You can see if I take out one of the prongs that, it was a little bit hard to solder because this is just so tiny. But in the end, it worked out pretty well. So I'm just going to be going step by step on how I did this and how it's going to be installed on the vehicle. So like I mentioned at the start, this is what I started out with. So it starts off with this weird plug. Well, I cut that off and just left about this much wire on, and then stripped it. From that point on, I soldered it on to the JST plug and put the smallest shrink tubing I had available onto it. Then I just plugged all that in, made sure it worked with the ESC because that's where I'm going to be plugging into. That's its power source, is going to be the Valenian 3S ESC 4-pole. Well, that's not the point. And next up, I needed a way to mount this to the vehicle where I could just fan it directly onto the ESC and whatnot. Actually, let's just keep that here. So, I had a piece of aluminum laying around. Pretty sure it's aluminum. So I did a couple bends to it and drilled some holes. I know it doesn't look pretty, but I think once I have some time and the materials to do it, I'm going to get, well, I already have it, but I'm going to get some blue anodizer paint and then just layer this on, and then it'll look much better when I have it on the vehicle. And so, with all these holes attached, pretty much the way it works is I have these two screws. They get sent through here. It's going to take a second. It's just a 2.5 screw. I don't know how long it is, but yeah. I just send it all the way through the aluminum on both sides. And then once that's done, I have little mounting points on the fan. So then, from the front side, I'm going to stick it through the holes, because the holes are also 2.5 millimeters in diameter. And then, to finish it off, I've got some nuts on the other side so it can stay on. And very little of it is actually on, but I just tie in that with the wheel thing that you get from Traxxas. And there you go. Now, at this point, I'm able to mount it on the truck because I've drilled some other holes that correspond with the bottom ones. I don't know what the hell I just said, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so here's the truck, and you can see I've drilled two holes inside of the chassis. And they correspond with the ones on the aluminum plate that I bent. And so I just lined it up like that, and then I have some little small screws with Phillips head that are going to be keeping it together. Try and get it all the way tight without stripping the screw. Now you can see it's all nicely held in place. This won't be going anywhere. So now all I have to do is plug it into the ESC. And just tuck away the wires in a safe place where it's not going to be very exposed. And now, whenever I turn on the ESC, the fan turns on as well. The reason it does this, if you didn't really understand it in the beginning, was the JST plug on the ESC, it's for the Valenian cooling fan. I actually have it right here, but I didn't really like it, and it just didn't work very well, which is why I'm doing this now, and it's also something unique. And yeah, whenever I turn off the ESC, it turns off as well, which is exactly what I wanted. This doesn't get in the way of anything, not even the battery. It could still fit in the compartment perfect, and I mean, I'm impressed with my work here. And that is it for this upgrade video. Thank you for watching.